Man like Capture, Tahfia, mzee mzima. Aha. Tuko ndani ya Hunters, mtaa kubwa 17B Kasarani pale ndani. Aha. Man, lakini siku hizi sijui kwa nini nasikia wakiita Tafarani. Sijui kama juu Tahfia ni wa Kasarani. Yeah man. Started writing music in maybe 2009. Yeah, around 2010. Span 1 is what he used to call himself. Then KOB, Lamaz Span squeezy, yeah man. He came to our school, nilikuanga Kanunga High School, Kansville, representing. So iliwaga weekend challenge. Hizo masiku pia nilikuwa naimba gospel pale ndani. So tukatokea kuperform mimi na mabesti zangu nini and other crews as well. Lakini sasa by the end of the night, Lamaz ni aliwaga MC hiyo usiku. Alisemanga wale maboy fulani waliimba ile ngoma fulani hiyo ya Kenya. Maboy nataka wakam studio yangu wa record track. Nda wa recordia for free nini. Sikumbuki the rest of the things alisema juu watu wote chuo walishangilia, kila mtu akaanza kupiga nduru. Yeah man, lakini ikakuwa hivyo. So hiyo midterm tukaenda, this is 2010 July pale ndani June. Tukaenda tukarekodia studio yake, ilikuwa inaitwa UDS Music. Iliwaga hapo tu mahali taskiz beba ilikuwa. Tukadu hiyo track ilikuwa inaitwa Kenya, still iko out, unaweza isikiza pale kwenye mneti. Yeah man. And the rest is history. It's been a learning process because you always get to feeling like now you know everything, now you are ready. Now nothing can stop you. But then a week later you learn something new. 2 weeks later you realize whatever you thought you knew wasn't accurate. So yeah, it's been a learning curve. I've had fun with the process, so I can't really complain about it. I've had fun. All the stages of my career until this point where I am right now. Musically goals and I'm very proud of. I'm an independent artist. That's the biggest thing. Meaning I fund my own things and I have a team, of course, but I'm saying I run the company as well as being the artist. Then that's my biggest accomplishment. Then I've maybe I have 2 mixtapes. Yeah. I'm saying maybe because the others that we've done joint tapes, so that makes them come to like 4, maybe 5. So yeah, I have 2 solo mixtapes and I've released my own videos through my own funding. Those are the things I dreamed of when I was thinking about this and I've been able to accomplish. Now I have other goals, but those are the ones that for now I've accomplished. When you don't live up to your expectations and your full potential and what you know you can achieve, regrets are bound to come with it. So that's my biggest motivation. Like I can sit here and waste today and say I'm gonna chill tomorrow and maybe chill till next week, but I won't feel good about that. I'll regret it. So yeah, that's what pushes me most. As well as fans, man. The fans, it's crazy. The concept of fans fascinates me because these are people who do not know you, in that they've never seen you, never seen them. They might never even meet you, but they love you and they support you and they champion you. So that in itself motivates me a lot too. I have this goal in my head of creating 100 millionaires by the time my time is over. You feel me? So with that in mind, that goal of wanting to make 100 millionaires is how I plan to help, because I know once I help them become millionaires, they are going to help others who are going to help others, and their families will be good, meaning their families will be good. It's just one vicious, nice cycle. I grew up not understanding that not having money is a big deal like the rest of us. It was okay. None of us understood that we don't have money. We were all just living. But then once I understood what money is and it started to impact my life, I realized 10% of all you make, any money that passes through your hand, 10% of it is yours to keep, yours to never touch unless you invest. Don't give it to the shopkeeper, don't give it to a land, usipatie mtu yoyote, hiyo ni yako. When I had in an interview, Akon saying that Eminem treats music like a 9 to 5. Yeah. He clocks in the studio at 9 and leaves at 5. Whether the song is ready or not, he will leave at 5 strictly. That's the only time I ever thought of employment. And you see the employment was in music still. So yeah, I'm inspired by Vigeti, Kitusua, my peers as well, man. Shout out to TCF, that's my gang. Shout out to Majirani, that's family. Shout out to Street Smarts, that's gang gang. Yeah, I'm inspired by them too. I value lyrics sana, so I put all the emphasis on that. Then when I go to the studio, the rest of it is just flows. But the lyrics, I have to really zero in on it. It's important too. That's why I'm not a big fan of freestyling. I do it, I'm great at it, but I'm not a big fan of it because I really like focusing on what I'm telling people. Self-love, self-reliance, and selflessness. Those are the 3 biggest aspects you'll find in my music. A lot of people don't love themselves, man. And it's understandable. It's because you know yourself, you know. But if you can just find a way to love yourself, even in the mess and everything good and bad about you, like some magic happens when you do that. Self-reliance, it's because life is too unpredictable, you feel me? Like, you can depend on people then. Either they go or they die, like they leave you or they die. You can depend on a job, then you lose it or you quit it. Like, there's nothing bigger to depend on than your own self. Because once your story is over, it's over. But as long as you're still alive, depending on yourself, that's the biggest thing you can do to help you. We are 7 billion people. You can't be here thinking you're the most important person in the world, you feel me? You have to realize that we are all connected, like we all need each other. This is a system. We all coexist, so we need each other, and no man is an island, as cliche as it sounds. So that's why I'm saying selflessness. Like, as much as you're doing what you can to help you, let it spread to everyone else around you, man. Not because you have to, but because it's the only way to survive.
Sure.
Yeah.
When you share, you get more.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about like spirituality and how it has impacted your music.
First, tell me about you. How spiritual are you?
Wow, good question, bro. I thought you never asked. Spirituality, I think I'm all the way spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that means like I try to pay attention to the part of life that is not physical. You know, our thought system, our motivations, you know, our inspirations.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I try to pay attention to, you know, even God. You can't see God, but you know, He exists in our minds.
Yeah, man.
So I try to pay attention to those things, and I think that is the root of all my actions. All the things I do, they happen spiritually first in my mental state. Then I try to I malizia with the actions. So spirituality for me is like, wow, it contributes 100% to what I do. I try to meditate on a regular basis. I joke, meditate, they say it helps you connect with the universe.
True, very true.
As a confirm it, yeah. So for me, I'd say I'm all the way spiritual, man.
I asked spiritual, how about religious?
Religious. You know, you can be spiritual and religious.
Yeah.
You know, one of the most important things to me learn recently.
Mm-hmm.
But the common religion in to me grow up now is like, I'm a bit skeptical about it.
Mm-hmm.
In religion, I mean, as I advocate for now, if I'm spiritual and if I had to be religious, as I advocate for religion in a particular say knowledge more, I guess. A limit or say, you know, the whole thing. Yeah, because I feel like the existing religion is kind of limiting, inafanya wase wabaki kuwa enslaved to the system instead of freeing them. Yeah.
But you know, bro, now this is my view.
Yeah. Address it, bro.
Religion was formed for a reason.
Sure.
About spirituality, I concur.
Yeah.
I'm spiritual as well, but when it comes to religion, the thing itself, it was a system to try and control people.
Sure.
I do not know whether it was in a bad way or a good way, but they were trying to control people. They were trying to do that, you feel me? So there's no way such a system can ever turn around and be freeing to people.
Sure.
Yeah, it trips me out because a lot of people say what we just said. A lot of our peers, they say that. I'm wondering whether we are woke or whether the other generation was woke as well. They just weren't telling us. I'm fascinated by it, to be honest. Yeah.
Would you say you're religious yourself?
No, I'm spiritual.
Spirit all the way, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you like maintain that spirituality?
I meditate.
Yeah. Describe meditation.
Yeah, let me do that. Yeah. I'm not saying I don't do that. What I do is I sit in silence at 4:20.
Coincidentally.
Yeah, coincidentally. I sit in silence at 4:20, and for 10 minutes I don't think about anything.
Sure.
Or anyone. Like, I just sit there in total silence. It used to be 1 minute, extended to 5, now it's at 10. And I just sit there. And after that, there's a feeling I get of, now I'm ready to keep learning.
Sure.
Because I don't ever like getting to a point where I feel as though I know everything about life and I'm just jaded going through the motions. No, life is interesting, man. So anytime I get to feeling like I'm just moving automatically, I like to call myself and just sit down with my thoughts. My spirituality is maintained by that, and also by taking walks consistently. Yeah, like when I'm walking around, I'm able to see different shades of people, you feel me, and walk in nature and such things, and just makes you appreciate other things that are outside of yourself. And it trips you out because you realize there's no way all this could have formed because of some star exploding. Because even that star had to come from somewhere. So those feelings, yeah, that's how I stay connected to my spirituality.
So that's how you like, that's what you think about most of the time, yeah?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Tell me about like, who are some of your biggest influences in music? You already said Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, but
To your top 5, tell me your top 5.
my top 5 is Nipsey Hussle,
Sure.
Jay-Z, Vigeti,
Sure.
na msicomment vibaya bana, mimi naongea ukweli.
Yeah, uko namba?
Ngoja, sijafika bado. Huyu mwingine ndio anasema wasicomment, watete. Young Dolph na mimi. Man, mimi ni mkali sana. Mimi ni top 5 man. Hata si jokes bana, na siku jimarket, niko serious bana. Yani mnafaa msikize material zangu. Mimi ni mkali sana, man. I'm here to change the game. I'm here to help the game. I'm here to contribute to the game, and I love the game. So yeah, check me out, man.
Yeah, talk to me about like patience, man.
It's everything. It's everything. And first of all, before you get the concept of patience,
Sure.
you have to appreciate time. Because once you realize it's not just the second hand going like this is actual moments in life passing away. Now you start to realize patience is a thing. Because I like something Warren Buffett said. He said, maybe it's not him, maybe it's just these memes. He said, you cannot have a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. You just have to wait for the 9 months. There's no way out. You feel me? So I think that embodies it.
Yeah.
I value patience a lot, man. Especially for things that you really want.